Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here, and I just finished watching Arrow on the CW. So this is kind of Warner Brothers' new version of Smallville. Essentially, they're trying to get that Smallville audience back on the CW, and it's different. Things I like about it, and things I don't. It's a big budget show. It's probably got the same kind of budget I would say the Vampire Diaries does. Um, Nice set locations, and it's weird too because there's a lot of stuff that's very superhero comic booky, and then they throw in a lot of that Vampire Diaries, Secret Circle, Triangle drama crap in it, which I'm like, okay, this is dumb. I don't like this. I do like this. Um, well, we'll talk about it. I guess off the bat, Oliver's been on an island. He was out on a yacht with his dad and what turns out to be his girlfriend's sister. He's cheating on his girlfriend with her sister. And the boat goes down. The sister dies. Everybody pretty much dies except for Oliver. You find out that, and spoiler alerts all over this place, guys. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch this. His dad ends up killing himself, telling him to survive, and he gives him this list to go back to Starling City, which, wasn't it Star City that Green Arrow was from? Not Starling? I don't know, I can't remember, I have to go back and look. So he goes back and he's writing all the bad things that has happened to the city and all the bad guys and everything, and he's pretty violent. The dude's really buff. He's pretty tough. He's pretty badass. But there are things I really like. I really dig that they added some little nods to the comics. Like he calls his sister Speedy, and she's on drugs. She's snorting pills and doing who knows what else. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And he's got the Playboy lifestyle. He was a jackass before he was marooned on the island, which apparently, living on the island, it's built him up, turned him around. He wants to change things, which, okay, sure, that's a standard kind of plot device. But his mother's still alive. Turns out at the end she's a bad guy, and I didn't care for that. I don't particularly care for the guy that was working at the company is now his mom's husband. That's another plot twist. And then they've got another plot twist where his ex-girlfriend apparently has had some kind of tryst with his best friend Tommy, which that guy's okay. He's kind of a smarmy ass, but he's alright character, I suppose. Diggs is his bodyguard that was assigned to Oliver, which he ditches, and he's ex-military. I see him becoming a confidant in the show. And he builds an arrow cave, which is kind of interesting. That harkens back to old Green Arrow comics when he actually had an arrow cave, and he builds it underneath the ruins of the Queen factory there in Starling City, which is kind of interesting. But, I mean, all in all, the show's okay. Looks like we get the Black Canary in the next episode, but she looked Asian. I don't know. It's obviously a platinum wig, a chick in black leather, and she was fighting Oliver, and she looked Asian to me. So I have no idea what that's going to be about. His costume's okay. I mean, it's basically the costume from Smallville. The actor is better in this show than the guy that played Oliver in Smallville. It's a darker show, much darker show than Smallville was. And he paints the mask on, which I didn't care for that. They should have just put a straight mask on there. And yeah, I didn't particularly care for that. And then the other bad plot twist in it, as if him sleeping with the ex-girlfriend, and or the ex-girlfriend's sister, and he's kind of dealing with that whole relationship. His best friend, I guess, had a tryst, and that's interesting enough. That should make for some good plot devices. But then the jackass cop who's investigating the Green Arrow, you find out toward the end, is the father of the girl that died. So it's his ex-girlfriend's dad is the cop that's investigating his kidnapping and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, first of all, that would never happen. They wouldn't assign that guy because there'd be conflict of interest. And it's just, what? Really? So there's a lot of these really super soap opera, Vampire Diaries style drama crap they've wrapped into it, and I don't care for that. I don't mind the drama twists. I think the ex-girlfriend's sister and the best friend and the ex-girlfriend together, I think those are really good. And instead of making the mother the bad guy, I would have just left the new stepdad being the bad guy. I mean, that would have been fine to me, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. It was an okay first episode. It was not Smallville in any means. I hope we see some more superheroes. I'd love to see Bruce Wayne in the show. I think a Batman character would fit in really well. There's a character, he's got this list of people he's hunting down, and one of them's name is David Grayson, and I'm hoping there'll be a Dick Grayson tie-in somehow. That would be very nice. If we don't get a Bruce Wayne, at least let's get Dick Grayson in there. I think that would be very, very cool. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you see the show? What were your thoughts? What were your opinions? Leave a message, leave a video comment, and we'll see how the show goes. We'll see if it makes it past the first season. Is it going to be the next Smallville? I don't know. It's a different show. It's darker, definitely. I think it's going to draw more of the Vampire Diaries style kids in than Smallville kids. But we'll find out. So there it is. Arrow on the CW. Wednesday nights. Check it out. Thanks for watching, guys.